Just like you and me, influencers can lose their cool and seriously freak out after a bad event. Sometimes it's even caught on camera. I'm Mackenzie and let's get into the top 10 entitled influencers caught freaking out. And at number 10, Zoe Laverne. You're probably familiar with Zoe Laverne for all the wrong reasons at this point, but she was actually the most followed person on TikTok at one point in time. But this didn't last long, and as soon as Charli D'Amelio came along, she started to creep up on Zoe's following very fast. That led to this now iconic video of Zoe Laverne crying while sitting against a wall because she was so sad and mad about not being number 1 anymore. The best part of the video is when she says that she is Zoe effing Laverne and she needs to show the world that she is better than Charli by not letting Charli pass her in followers. But clearly that didn't work and Zoe is now just known for scandals. And at number 9, Tana Mongeau. While Tana Mongeau and Jake Paul were still a thing, they were doing everything possible to get the public's attention, including getting matching tattoos. They both vlogged the occasion as well. In a May 2019 vlog of the couple, Tana shows up to Jake's house and Jake pressures her to get a matching tattoo with him. Tana is realistic and knows that the relationship won't last, so she tries to get a tattoo that will be easy to remove or cover up in the future when they break up. But Jake was not here for her mindset and kept telling her that she needed to think differently about the tattoo as they would have them forever. But then Jake reveals that he is actually getting his tattoo with its ex Erica Costell removed, and Tana freaks out. She starts screaming loudly in the Team 10 house, calling Jake a hypocrite for getting mad at her for wanting to remove the tattoo in the future when he is planning to remove his tattoo with his ex. The clip of it happening really speaks for itself. And at number 8, Jessie Taylor. YouTuber Jessie Taylor went viral after she uploaded a YouTube video in 2019 begging people to stop reporting her Instagram account. In the video, she was crying in a dark room while ranting about getting a 9-to-5 job. The video has over 2 million views. Taylor claimed that her Instagram that had more than 113,000 followers was deleted after people kept reporting her account. In the video, she cried while saying, quote, "I want to say to everybody that's reporting me to think twice because you're ruining my life. Because I make all of my money online, all of it, and I don't want to lose it." She even said she is nothing without her following, which is really depressing honestly. And at number 7, Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner is apparently freaking out behind the scenes about the terrible Kylie swim reviews. Kylie just launched her swim line, and many online are roasting the unpractical and cheaply made suits. Kylie swim customers say the swimsuits are practically see-through and hardly cover anything, along with being expensive. As of now, Kylie herself has not responded to the backlash, but an inside source told Life in Style that she wasn't expecting this reaction, even adding, quote, "She's really freaking out over all the hateful reviews, because generally whatever product that Kylie puts her name on turns to gold, and since that hasn't been the case with Kylie Swim, she's kinda rethinking everything." And at number 6, Blac Chyna. Blac Chyna totally lost it in Miami International Airport, screaming at airline passengers to get vaccinated. We're not sure how exactly this starts, but eyewitnesses told TMZ that a woman with a baby came up to her and asked her for a picture. Chyna then responded that the woman better be vaccinated if she wants a photo. We're not sure what exactly happens with the exchange, but Chyna all of a sudden starts screaming at the entire airport, telling them to get vaccinated and stop being stupid. If you didn't already know, Blac Chyna is very pro-vaccine, and she even live streamed herself getting the shot. Halfway at number 5, Nick Ocado Avocado. Nick Ocado Avocado is probably the messiest YouTuber on the platform, and I mean that literally because he is a mukbang channel. Nick started his journey on YouTube as a vegan, but then he stopped the vegan lifestyle and started doing massive fast food mukbangs, which have been detrimental to his health. Nick is known for being incredibly dramatic, and he calls out other YouTubers in his videos. In one video, he accused David Dobrik of stealing from him. He never gave a real reason because it's not true, but Nick brought up how David gives away cars to his friends, saying, quote, "I watched this in bed today and I broke down. That was supposed to be me." He went on to accuse Dobrik of stealing his DNA and his future. And at number 4, Trisha Paytas. Ethan Klein and Trisha Paytas started out as enemies feuding online, but after some time the pair became friends and started the Frenemies podcast. But Trisha has a problem maintaining relationships, and anytime the pair would get into a small fight, Trisha would threaten to quit the podcast and walk out. The show only took place for a few months before Ethan decided to cancel it because he couldn't rely on Trisha. After the pair stopped the podcast, the feud between them did not end. Trisha made countless videos trashing Ethan, his family, and his crew. But this is not the only time that Trisha has been erratic online. Trisha has a long history of posting dramatic videos to YouTube, crying about her life, and started drama with just about everyone. And at number 3, Shane Dawson. In the midst of the Tati vs James vs Shane and Jeffree feud, Tati uploaded her explosive video where she put the blame for the James drama entirely on Jeffree and Shane's shoulders. Shane had been pretty silent on social media before this, but in a shocking turn of events, he decided to go live on Instagram to react to Tati's video as it happened. He only stayed on live for a few minutes and didn't really say much, but this was a completely different Shane than we had ever seen before. Instead of being the shy and insecure Shane, this Shane was catty and manipulative, going off on Tati and shaming her for bringing up her past abuse. After this live, Shane posted his final apology video and left the internet for over a year. And at number 2, Kendall and Kylie Jenner. Kylie and Kendall proved that even rich and famous sisters fight over clothes in an episode of Keeping Up. In the episode, both Kylie and Kendall, along with their sisters, are at their mom's house in Palm Springs, and they all decide to go out, but Kendall realizes that she didn't really bring any going out clothes. Kourtney then tells Kendall that she has a bunch of outfits, and Kendall can take whatever she wants. But this goes to hell when Kylie decides to take one of Kourtney's outfits first, a brown leather jumpsuit that Kendall also wanted to wear. Kendall throws a fit while Kylie takes shots with Corey Gamble. Things get worse after they go out to dinner, and the sisters end up getting in a physical fight. Cameras did not capture this, but we hear audio from a phone call where Kendall is freaking out and on the side of the road because they kicked her out of the car. And finally at number 1, Erika Jayne. Erika Jayne is currently Bravo's most controversial housewife because her husband has been accused of stealing money from widows and orphans. The drama with Erika is playing out on the current season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and some of the women are coming forward asking questions about Erika's innocence. The person that has the most guts to stand up against Erika has been Sutton Strack. Sutton has asked Erika simple questions about the divorce and what she knew of Tom's shady dealings beforehand. But whenever she does, Erika goes into a full freak out. Erika even threatened to sue Sutton at one point just because Sutton said she didn't think that Erika was telling the truth. The reunion is currently airing, and I hope we get to the bottom of things. It's Wednesday right now when I'm filming, and actually part 2 of the reunion is on tonight, and I am so excited. It's like my favorite part of the week, watching the reunion. So that is all for the list today. Let me know your thoughts on any of this below. But before I go, I'm going to shout out some comments from my video on Kourtney and Travis. Miss Nikki Michelle said, Kourtney is just radiating since she started dating Travis. She looks so happy, at ease, and just this glow. Really happy for her / them both. You're totally right. I've never seen her more happy. She's been in other relationships where she's, she looks fine, she looks happy, whatever, but you can tell with Travis it's just different. TJ said, the devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder. After everything Kourt has been through, I hope this works out for her. Honestly, Kris knows that when she sees an opportunity for clout and money and whatever, that she's gonna be filming everything, and honestly that's the right thing to do. They should probably film everything and it's their choice if they air it, but to have the memories is nice in itself. Then Cherry said, well damn, I was all happy about this until you said Kris is negotiating to film the wedding. Everything a Kardashian does doesn't have to be monetized, Kris. You are right, and it's funny because Kourtney is kind of the one that monetizes the least about her life. She hasn't shared, she's way less public than her sisters, so it's kind of odd that she would even agree to this, but I think what the other commenter said is things with Travis are just so different, she's so much happier, so maybe she's just more open to sharing her love and her wedding and whatever with the world. Alright guys, that is all for the video today. Thank you so much for sticking around if you made it all the way here. If you liked the video and you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel below. I've been your host, Mackenzie Smith. Make sure to check us out on social media, and I'll catch you all in the next one.